Good morning, gorgeous women on the rise. We are on day 2 of our Grow Your Profitable Facebook group challenge. Today we are diving into how to set your group up to be seen and successful. So I have got so much good stuff to share with you today. Today is big, 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 big. So I hope you have got your notepads to the ready, because there are probably some notes that you want to make to really go back and take action on some of these things. As you're hopping on, please say good morning. It's gorgeous to see all those good mornings and all you fabulous women joining me live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all feeling today? Who's feeling excited, pumped up, ready to take action, ready to grow and rock a fabulous Facebook group of your own, a place where you love to hang out, a place that is filled with your soul clients, a place where it feels easy, it feels fun, it feels aligned, and you just get to show up being all of you. And from that place, you, yes, position yourself as the expert, but in a really aligned, authentic way. You grow that know, like, and trust really easily. You give huge amounts of value that people really appreciate. And of course, you sell with soul and with absolute ease. You bring those clients who are really ready to take that next step with you to you. How are you all feeling? So today, as I was just saying, I'll repeat it because lots of you are just hopping on now as I speak. We are diving into setting your group up to be seen and successful. So there are 2 different parts to today. There's the mindset element to today that I really want to dive into. And then there's also the very technical aspect of today of making sure that you tick all the boxes when it comes to your group so that you know you are operating at maximum impact. How does that sound? So to start off today's training, I've just seen all the lovely hellos. Hello, hello, hello. So pumped up. Boop, boop. I am too. I always am. I always am when I do a live. I can't help it. I get all so excited. So to start today off, this is what I'd love to do to start. I was thinking about this yesterday. Let's start today's training with a beautiful affirmation. I'd like you all to create for yourself or share just one of your favorite go-to affirmations, or an affirmation that feels just really spot on for today. So I'd like you to think of very short, sweet, beautiful affirmation, one that you love. So yesterday I talked a little bit about affirmations. I shared some of my go-to affirmations around the very simplest one, which is I am in abundance, which is just a gorgeous one to feel all of the time. Other super simple ones are just, I am just so freaking grateful to be here, to have you here, to have you, all you gorgeous women on the live with me. I am hugely grateful for that, and I'm really excited about everything that we're going to dive into today. So what I'd love you to do, just because I think it's a beautiful way to really start today, is share one of your gorgeous little go-to affirmations in the comments. Let me have a look at them. Kerry, I am enough. Absolutely. And I would add another word into there. I am more than enough. Like, are we not all more than enough? Are we not incredible? Okay, Elsa, I am the mother. Yes, as in like mother. I absolutely love it. Amy, lovely to see you. Salima, I am confident and successful. Boom. Good morning, Marie. Katerina, affirmation for the day. I am making every choice count. Woo! Actually, I get goosebumps on that. I really like that one. I haven't had an affirmation just like that, but I like that. It's beautiful. Kay, good morning. Jennifer, I'm a creator. I am creating a beautiful, light, and sorry, let me read that again. I'm a creator and I'm creating a beautiful life and extraordinary experiences. Marianne, my future is glorious. I feel like I need to sing that. That's absolutely delicious. Kat, I'm running a successful online hormone business and working in the sunshine. Gorgeous. You know what? Manchester's had no sunshine. Where is the summer? I think the rest of the country are getting it, but I'm slightly disappointed that we've had a real lack of sunshine. My affirmation is all good things come to me in abundance. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I'm happy and grateful for my health and happiness. Gorgeous. Absolutely love it. Yes, I realised you meant life. My affirmation is I draw abundance to me. Mine is positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. Woo! Okay, just love this. Isn't it a lovely way to start? Kind of just diving into all these gorgeous affirmations. Be more like a clock. It doesn't stop. It keeps on going. I love that one. I haven't heard that. I haven't heard one like that before either. Okay, so I really have got lots that I want to share with you today. So I hope you are rocking it and feeling ready. I hope you're feeling high vibe and that you're feeling really excited about growing these gorgeous, fabulous, and profitable Facebook groups of your own. So today, just a quick recap on yesterday. So yesterday we really dived into the 2 key purposes of your group. What's your purpose for the group? Why are you creating it? What do you want to get from it? What do you want to give from it? How do you want it to feel? So that was the first purpose. And then the second purpose was that why for your clients, that why for your potential clients. Why do they want to be in this community? Remembering that a group is a community. What are they going to get from being in this space? How are they going to enjoy it? What's going to be the feel? What's going to be that kind of energy that runs through the group and really creates life within the group? So we really talked about the purpose, your purpose for the group, and your client's purpose for the group, why they want to be in that space. We talked about the fact that it is a community, and to really see it like a community and to have those things in common. You know, communities have shared values. And so in my training that I do with you know, my mastermind people and my Rise Academy and things, we always talk about business values because I think they're really, really important. And if you can be clear on what your core business values are, the things that matter most to you in your business, if you can share that in your group, in your community, it's that way to pull you all together and have that absolute, at the heart of it, your community shares that, and that's really, really powerful. So hopefully you're feeling really clear on those 2 purposes, and I saw all the gorgeous manifestos that you've all been writing, and just yes, yesterday's task was, it wasn't hard, but it can be a bit time consuming, and I know the ego can get in the way when you have to write something like a manifesto. So I just wanted to say some of those manifestos that you've been writing are so beautiful, so aligned, so powerful. Hats off to you, they're incredible. So huge well done. Today's task is a more fun one. I think you're gonna enjoy it because it's a bit more playful, a bit more fun. I'll be sharing that with you later. But I just wanted to say a massive well done on the action that you took, on those manifestos that you wrote, on how aligned and purposeful they all really felt. So that's huge, and that's a huge part of you growing a successful Facebook group. So well done. Okay, so today, I want to take a moment. I am actually going to do a little visualization with you today, but not to begin with. The first thing I want you to think about is how you currently show up. How you show up in your business, how you show up with your clients, and of course, if you've got a group, how you show up in your group. Because I believe, well, actually, we have many parts to us, right? We have many parts to us that all make up the whole. But I think that there are 2 key ways that we get to show up. There is the me that I'm feeling right now. And the me that I'm feeling right now, the you that you're feeling right now, you might think is your present state, is who you are right now. This is going to mind blow a few of you. Stay with me. But who you are today is not actually who you are today. It's an echo, an energetic echo of who you were yesterday, right? So most of us go about our lives in the present moment being an echo of who we were yesterday. Are you with me? Is this a bit woo-woo for everyone? Are you with me? This is really important. There's a really important reason that I'm sharing this. Because if you're showing up in the echo of who you were yesterday, you're not showing up in the full, powerful woman that you truly are. You're not stepping into your power today, because today you are more powerful. You are owning it more. You have grown more than who you were yesterday. Give me a little like, yes, this makes sense, or you are talking nonsense, Claire. Who's with me? Who actually kind of gets the idea of this? Echo of yesterday. You love it, Joanne. Thank you. So if we want to really own our power, if we want to really step into the next level version of us, because that's what we're always being, right? We're always wanting to grow. We're always wanting to leap forwards. We're always wanting to be and unleash as much power into the world as we can, because I think it is all about like removing those layers like an onion and digging down to our soul, to our power source, and really sharing that to the world, revealing that to the world, because when we tap into that, we are magnetic to those people around us. People feel your power. People feel your presence. When you're in that alignment, when you're in your truth, when you're sharing fully, when you are unleashing all of you, people absolutely feel it. Who's with me? Who understands what I'm talking about? And you're like, yes, boom, freaking amazing, hell yes, Yes. Okay, totally makes sense. Fabulous. Interesting. Okay, totally agree. Fab. So we want to make sure that we're not showing up as yesterday's echo. Hell no. We want to make sure that we are owning ourselves fully in today's power and in today's presence, and really unleashing all of ourselves into our business, into our lives, into how we show up, into how we share, into our community. So what I want you to think about for a moment, you could actually do this on your paper, or you could just type it into the comments. Actually, maybe type it into the comments, because I love seeing it, and then you can write it on paper and make some notes afterwards. When you're showing up in your full power as that next level version of you, that version of you who feels even more confident, even more clear, even more tapped in and tuned into your personal power, who's even more passionate about what you're doing and what you're saying and how you're showing up, who's absolutely 100% in to growing this beautiful aligned business that makes a difference in the world and makes a fabulous impact and income, so you can do everything that you want to do with your life. Like, who's ready to do that? Who's ready to show up in that power today? And I want you to think about this for a moment. You are hyped. I'm always hyped. Who is that version of you? That's what I want to know. And how is that version of you just a little bit different? There's just that like 1 degree difference. And remember, it's a little bit like the aeroplane on track, right? All the time it's got those systems just tap, 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 like keeping it on course, because 1 degree difference could take you to Spain rather than England. And I wouldn't mind being there right now, because they'd probably have better weather, right? So I want you to think about that. It might just be tiny, tiny differences, but that make a huge difference in the course of your life and your business growth. So who is that? And I want you to type some words into the comments that come up for you. What are those key words for you when you really think about this next level version of you, the real, true, powerful you that you're ready to unleash today, rather than being yesterday's echo? Okay, I love it. I am ready to show up. What else have you got? I'll give you a second, because I know there's a little bit of lag time. What are some of those words that come up for you when you think about that next level of you and how you show up? What are those things? Is it that you feel more confident? Is it that you feel more clear? Is it that you feel more kick-ass maybe? Is it that you feel more calm? Is it that you feel more expansive? Is it that you share more? Is it that you unleash yourself more? Is it that you unchain yourself from the rules a little bit more? Is it that you let out more of your rebel, or more of your lover, or more of your mother, as Elsa put in earlier? Like, what is it for you? What is it for you? That's what I want to know. That when you really step into your full power and you feel it, right? Just actually feel it with me now. Like, I want you to take a deep breath in. Just let it out slowly. And as you let it out, just before you take that next breath, there's a stillness. In that stillness, feel your power. Do you feel it? So again, take another deep breath in. When you're ready, let it out. When that breath is all the way out, before you breathe in again, feel absolute stillness in your body. And in that stillness, feel the core of your power. Tap into it, feel it, and let it explode throughout your body. Really step into that energy. Let it absolutely flow from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. Enjoy it and give it a name. Like, what is this energy for you? How does it feel as it flows throughout your body? What is this next level? What is your pure potential that lives inside of you that's waiting to be set free? I want to see it resilient, strong, successful, powerful, graceful, fully self-expressed. Boom. Oh my gosh, I get shivers as I read some of those. In action, valuable, empowered, stepping out of my comfort zone, confident, committed and just interested. Committed, not just interested. Boom, I like that, Kerry. Energized, excited. Yes. Bring in the sexy back. Woo! I love it. More human, absolutely, because that's part of it. I love it. Confident, clear, calm, unleashed, worthy. Comfortable in my zoning out more. Absolutely, I love it. Confident, more empowered, more resilient, more confident. Me times 1,000. Because here's the thing, we are all already this. It already lies inside of you. And the way that you get next level results in your life and in your business is by showing up as the next level version of you. Before you feel ready, even when maybe your little ego could easily kicking at this point and be like, oh yeah, but you're not really like that, and you're not really ready, and you need to know more, you need to grow more. Who are you to say it like that? Right? We don't need any of that. So just squish the ego aside. We're not interested in the ego today. We are living fully in to the full version of you, who you are at your core. And this is really important, because whenever you show up in your business, yes, you want to be showing up in alignment. Yes, you want to be showing up in truth. Yes, you want to be throwing away any mask that you might wear, because we see it all the time. I need to be professional. I need to look like this, all that kind of BS. And I don't buy into any of that. We are powerful. We are at our most powerful when we are being the full expression of ourselves, not holding back, just being who we are. So you see me today. I'm a fast talker. I stumble over my words sometimes. I get totally overexcited. This is who I am. I happen to love who I am as well. And so I'm like, hell, this is me. Take me or leave me. Those of you who are soul aligned will absolutely take me. You will feed from this energy. You will love this energy, and it will absolutely help you flow throughout your day, right? So I honor my own energy, and it's really important that you honor your energy when you're showing up in the group, when you're showing up in your group, when you're showing up in your business, when you're selling, when you're talking to potential clients, when you're doing all of these things. Step into this fully expressed version of you. Because I tell you what, you are going to be way more powerful. You are going to absolutely magnetize clients to you who are soul aligned, and your business is going to grow big time. So I wanted to share that a little bit. So as I talk through all the things I'm sharing with you today about your Facebook group, what I want you to keep in mind, and this is really important, I want you to keep in mind that you are doing this from this next level version of you, not from the echo of who you were yesterday. Okay, so when I'm talking about everything that you're putting in place to do with your Facebook group today, it's from this real, true potential that you've got inside of you, not as yesterday's echo. Are you with me? Give me a little love heart shower if that sounds good. Give me some love hearts. I always love a few love hearts. Okay, there's some gorgeous things. Breathing is everything. Breathing calms your mind. It absolutely does. Not worried about what others think. More relaxed and in tune with your needs. I love it. Excited to start anew. Ready to share, inspire, and empower. Oh my God, there are loads of love hearts, and they all pop together. I think that might have been the most love hearts I ever got at once. Thank you. Okay, so on that note, now that you are tuned into your true power, we're going to do a little quick visualization. This is a fun visualization though, right? Lots of the time people say to me, oh Claire, but I just can't visualize, right? And I get it, I know. When you visualize, because we all visualize in different ways. So when we say visualize, we imagine it's something we see inside of our heads. Some of you won't see it inside of your head. Some of you will feel it instead, or you'll just sense it. So when we visualize, we do it in different ways. Don't put yourself in a box and think, oh, I can't visualize because it doesn't look like that. It feels somehow different. Do it your way. Allow whatever to come through just to come through. This is just a quick, fun visualization. If anyone's driving, just imagine it with your eyes open, but stay focused on the road. But if you're with me now and you can just close your eyes and do this properly with me, then that would be gorgeous, because you're going to get more clarity from doing it. And as I said, don't judge it, don't force it. What I sometimes do, because remember, visualization is imagination. And we all have imagination. Every single one of us are born with imagination. Think back to when you were a child and you would create those pictures in your mind, almost paint it with a paintbrush or something like that. So as I go through this visualization with you, feel free to imagine it. Allow your imagination to be set free and really enjoy it. Okay, you with me? Right, so I'll keep my eyes open because it's a bit weird if I shut my eyes, but I'd like you to close your eyes. So just take a deep breath in. And on the out breath, let your eyes close gently. That's it. And just feeling your body calm down and quieten. Know that there is a really good reason that we're doing this, and it will be clear to you in a moment. So if you're not into visualization, stay with me. I promise you, there is a reason for this. Take another deep breath in. And as you let it out, just feel any of your muscles relaxing. Get comfortable in your chair and feel yourself go inside of yourself to that quiet, calm, peaceful place. That's right. Now, in your mind's eye, I'd like you to imagine yourself shrinking down to a mini version of you, a little bit like Ant-Man, where you go, teeny tiny little version of you. And I'd like you to see this little teeny tiny version of you And when you're ready, step into this little teeny tiny version of you. And as this little version of you, you're going to climb up your phone or climb into your computer. You're going to slip through one of the little connections in there, and you're going to find yourself in the world of Facebook. And I'd like you to take a moment in this place, knowing that it's playful, knowing that it's fun, and look around you at the streets of Facebook. It's a very busy place, are the streets of Facebook. It's a huge, big city. It's full of absolute delights. There's so much to see and so much to do in Facebook City. And as this teeny tiny version of you, which is the right size for Facebook City, you start walking down the streets. Maybe you notice some of the huge buildings at the side of you. Maybe you notice some of the crazy people walking along the streets. And just along the street a little way, you see a really gorgeous building. And you're drawn to this building. You're not quite sure why yet, but you feel drawn to this building. As you look at it, it just embodies everything that you are about, what you believe in, what you stand for, what you love about life. I'd like you to just notice how this building looks. What is the style of it? How is it decorated? What features really stand out on this building? And as you get closer, I'd like you to glance up and notice the name on the building is the name of your Facebook group. And I'd like you to open the doors wide of this building and step inside this fabulous, glorious building, realizing that, oh my God, this is your Facebook world. This is your Facebook home. This is your Facebook group. This is where your Facebook group actually lives. And I'd like you to notice the feel of it. Is it high vibe and exciting? Is it really calm and deep? What kind of colours are in there? Is it kind of blues and relaxing colours, or is it bright splashes of colour everywhere? Is it quite elegant, or is it really funky and free? Just notice, what is the feel of this space? What vibe do you get as you walk into your Facebook group home? This is the absolute heart of your Facebook community. And as you walk through this big, glorious hallway, you come to a set of beautiful doors and you pause for a moment. The doors are gorgeous. They're decorated so beautifully. You feel so drawn to it. Maybe they're covered in gems or diamonds. Maybe it's painted in fabulous colours. I don't know. Just notice for a moment how those doors represent you, what you are about, what you stand for, what your community is about, what your business is about, who you are at the core of you. When you're ready, take a deep breath, because you're about to see a lot of people. I want you to push those doors open and walk onto a beautiful stage. Now, this stage could be anywhere you imagine it to be. It's the stage that you feel really comfortable standing on as the next level version of you. And as you stand on this beautiful stage and you feel just so alive and connected, you feel so powerful and free and excited. You feel that energy literally zipping through your body. And then you glance out at your audience, at your community, and you see all your soul clients in front of you. Maybe it's a few hundred, maybe it's a few thousand, maybe it's millions. I want you to look at all those people. This is your community. This is the potential that your community has, and you, whether you see yourself or not as this yet, are the leader of this community. This community has been brought together by you because of your passion, because of your purpose, because of the change that you're making in this world, and also, of course, because of the beautiful business that you're growing and you get to receive for all the gorgeous work that you do. Because it's always an exchange of energy. You always receive for everything that you do. And I'd like you to notice all of these people standing in front of you who are your community, who are your soul clients. And I want you to put your hands on your heart and just really for a moment tap into that feeling of huge gratitude. Look what you've created. Look at the difference that you're making in the world. Look at all the beautiful people in front of you where you get to make a difference. And by making a difference, you also get to live your life even more fully. You get to live a life that is absolutely purpose-driven, that is full of passion and happiness and love and connection, and just feel that gratitude inside of you for a moment. And I'd like you to notice while you're in this space, is there anything that you need to recognize for yourself, for your community? What is the energy like in this room? What is your energy like? What does this community stand for? Who is this community? How are you connected to them? And maybe even as you're standing here on stage, when I think about my community, I feel myself connected to every single person in my community. I am connected to every single one of you by a beautiful golden thread. And if it feels good for you, maybe now notice that you have all these gorgeous, colourful threads flowing from you to your community. This is your connection. And just feeling really grateful for that. Take another deep breath in. Taking any knowledge that you need to take, any knowing that you need to have. Giving your thanks. And then just slowly moving away. Walking back through Facebook land. Back into your body, zipping back up into full size, taking a deep breath in. Coming back into the present moment, opening your eyes and being here with me now. So, I want to know, how did that feel? What did you see? Tell me about your Facebook community. So there's a reason that I did this. There are a couple of reasons why I did this. Number one, I want you to think about the feel of your community. What does your community feel like? What is the energy like? What does it stand for? What it's about? What's the vibe in it? Are you bright and colourful, or are you calm? Like, what does your Facebook community look like? Is it old school? Is it super funky? Is it really elegant? Like, what is it? I want you to really connect in with that. That's the first thing that I want you to do. And then the second thing that I want you to do is I want you to remember that every single one of those people that you saw in front of you are real people. If you have 5 people in your group, they are real people. When I hear people say, but I only have like 150 people in my group, I'm like, oh my gosh, you have 150 people in your group. That is amazing. They are real life people. They're not just numbers. And sometimes we can forget that these are real live people whose lives you get to impact with your business, with what you do. And of course, you get to receive richly for it as well. So I just want to remind you of that, because it's so important and it's so powerful, and it makes all the difference. Louise, you love the visualization. I love that you feel your own power set it free and it feels powerful and empowered. I love it. You didn't want to leave. Well, you can go back and visit there anytime you want. Amazing. It was amazing. It was bright like me. I love it. Visualization is powerful. It sure is. It felt exciting. People were cheering. It was happy. It was yours. I love it. I absolutely loved it. You were smiling. It was gorgeous pink cushions that match your branding. I love it. It was incredible. There were thousands of people looking to me. Little old me. No, not little old you. Incredible you. It was so calm and yet so empowering. The most elegant, exciting and special place to be. Boom, boom. Can you see? So some people might not realize why we're doing this, but this is super duper important. Can you see how this has everything to do with how you go about creating and showing up in your Facebook group? And can you see how the look, the feel, the vibe of your group has everything to do with who you attract into your group and whether or not they want to stay? So these are the kind of things that people just overlook and don't even think about when it comes to growing a Facebook community. But these are the kind of things that make all the difference. This is the stuff that either means your group is a fabulous success or it's an absolute flop and it doesn't work at all. Does this make sense? Give me a little like love heart or a yes or a are you with me? Can you understand why this is actually the key to having a really successful group? We have a quick sip of coffee. Okay, so now we've done all this visualization and energetic stuff. Let's take some action, shall we? So setting up your group to be seen and successful means taking into account and consideration everything that we've just talked about. Now, the name of your group, the image of your group, the description of your group are 3 of the most important things to pay attention to. The name of your group needs to feel expansive. So for example, if my group was called Claire's Coaching Facebook group, but you didn't know me, how interested would you be in joining my group, Claire's Coaching group? It would be a bit like, oh, who the heck's Claire? Why do I care? Right? Woman on the Rise really stands for something. Woman on the Rise for me is what it's all about. As women, we get to rise, we get to be glorious, we get to say yes and have it all in life, we get to have a business that we love and make a fabulous income doing it, right? That's what Woman on the Rise stands for me. So have your group, make sure your group name is something that you really stand for, that it's something powerful, that it's not just like a really everyday blah, blah, blah. There's a million of other groups that called it. Make sure it has your essence in it. If you're fun and you're funny, make it a bit fun and funny. If you're quirky, make it a bit quirky. Like, have the energy of what you stand for and what your community is about in the name. You can change your name. So if you're looking at it now thinking, I'm not sure that the name of my group really suits what I want my community to be about at the next level, then you can change it. I think you can change your name up to having about 2,500 people in there. So if you're not happy with your name, you can change it. Have a little think about it. You need to have a clear name. And I always suggest having like a tagline or a subtitle. So in my Facebook group, Woman on the Rise, actually the image at the top is different at the moment because it's for the challenge, but usually it's Woman on the Rise, mindset, soul and strategy for high vibe entrepreneurs. So it says what it is: Woman on the Rise, mindset, soul and strategy for high vibe entrepreneurs. So people see it, they know that it's about growing their own business with mindset, with strategy, with soul, right? So it kind of says what it is on the tin. You want to make sure that first, the name of your group captivates people. It has that real nice energy. It's exciting because the name matters. And secondly, you have a tagline that says what it's actually about. So people see it straight away. They know it, okay? Who feels like they already have that? There's some more comments about it was brilliant, glittery and sparkly focus. Just gorgeous. Hell yes. It felt peaceful, nourishing and rich in the most soulful way. That's gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it. Empowered Woman Academy. Love it. That's gorgeous. Tiny Paws Dogs. I love it. That's super cute. Wealth and fun and inspiring ways. Human magic. I love it. Thinking my group should be human magic. Spreading the sparkle. Yes, yes. Spreading the sparkle I think is beautiful. Oh my God, love that. Tiny Paws Dogs, a group of small dog lovers. Yes, perfect. So if you haven't yet, type it in. What's yours? What's your name? What's your tagline or subtitle? However, whatever you want to call it. Does it really show? Does it have that vibe that you want to be showing as the next level version of you? Does it captivate and does it say what it is? That's what I want you to type in for me. Looking at looking at my boring page name now, time to change that too. Okay, awesome, great that you've got that then, right? Mine was a bright cartoon building bursting with happy dancing people. I love it, Elsa. Creative breakthrough, mindset mastery for musicians, artists and writers. I love it. What else have we got? You don't have a name yet. I sell cakes and French patisserie, so I need to find something great. Ooh, yes. So maybe you could put some idea. You could even create a little poll in this group with a couple of examples and get people to give you feedback around it, Salima. I think that'd be fab. I always say this, but I'm a very big cake fan. I have cake for breakfast every single day. So I'm all up for selling fabulous cakes. Okay, what else have we got? We've got some more popping up here. My page is Hand on Heart, Creative Connections and Coaching. Yes, I like that. Refining Skin Food Solution. Refining Skin Food Solution sounds more like the tagline than the name. Tell me. It feels like there could be a name and then that. Need to change mine. The Hormone Fairy, premenopause and menopause support. I quite like the Hormone Fairy. I like it. Mine has no tagline yet, but it's called Bells and Buttes Beauty. It's getting changed. Okay, yes, I think change it. Think about really what else you bring to the table and all that it really stands for. One of my clients at the moment has just called, I think she's renamed her group. Oh God, I've forgotten. The name's gone. Flawsome, like the Flawsome product, the Flawsome project, helping women own their flaws and rock them anyway, something like that. And I just love that. And it's all about beauty, right? Beauty on the inside and out. So having fun with it. The Empowered Woman Academy, taking full-time moms from unsupported to unstoppable. That is a fabulous like little tagline. Love the tagline on that. Bright rainbows embrace the change after the storm. Yes, love. Oh wow, some of these are awesome. Right, so fabulous. You've got your powerful name, you've got your tagline that says what it is. Great. Next step, you need to have a freaking amazing picture, image at the top of your Facebook group. It needs to really capture the energy, the vibe of your group. It needs to obviously have the name on there. It needs to obviously have the tagline on there. The other thing that I think it's really good to have on there, lots of people don't do this, but it's really good to have your picture on there. And you might be like, oh no, not my picture. Find one of your best pictures. It could even just be a small picture of you, but at the end of the day, you are the leader of your community. So having a face to that community is really powerful. There are too many Facebook groups out there that are faceless, that have no leader. You are the leader, and if you want your Facebook group to be profitable, if you want people to see you the leader and see you as the expert, they need to know who you are, because your Facebook group, as it grows, will be a busy space, right? So I would definitely suggest in some way having your image on there, even if it's just like in a little circle in the corner or something. Really think about as well your brand colors, the feel, so that it grabs attention, so that it looks a little bit different. So if you want to work on your image header, I use something called Canva, canva.com, which is brilliant for creating images, for putting on text, for playing with all those things. So maybe it's time, not for everyone, but for some of you, if you're a bit like, time for a revamp, next level image coming your way, go and have a play on Canva, and I want you to create a fabulous banner image, header image for your Facebook group that feels inspiring, that is really at you at your next level, right? So that when you look at it, you're like, oh yes, hell yes, I'm absolutely loving this. That's how you want to feel when you're looking at this. And this is your task for today, right? This is your task for today. What I want you to do today is I want you to share in this group with the hashtag Fab Facebook Groups your header, your banner for your Facebook group, right? That's the task, and I'm really excited to see what some of these look like. I've still got loads to share with you, so don't go hopping off. We're not even halfway through yet. Stay with me, I've got loads more to share. We've got some important stuff still to do today. So that's the first thing. You want to make sure that, because when people, right, take a moment, Claire, let's see if you can actually speak properly. When people see your group on Facebook, they see three things. They see the name of your group, they see the banner, that header image of your group, and they see the description of your group. So it's really important that those three things are really captivating, really aligned, really say what your group is about and own the energy of that, so that people know straight away, is this the kind of group that I want to be in or not? Right? So those three things really matter, and I want you to make sure that when people look at those, it's totally aligned with what you stand for. It's totally aligned with your community. It absolutely says what you do in that group and how you're different as well. Let the fact that you are different out, because you are your uniqueness in your business. So be more of you in the image, in the name, in the blurb, the about bit. So that's that bit. Let me see where I've got to. I have got notes. Don't know where the hell I am on my notes, but yes, I have got them. Right, so name of the group, tagline, matters. Image, header for the group, yes. Use Canva, it's fabulous. And task for today, Fab Facebook Groups, hashtag, share it in the group. Setting your group up for success. So lots of people don't do this. When you go into your group, at the top, just underneath the banner, there is a little button that says more. Now, what I suggest that you do, I'm not going to go into it in detail now, but you need to go into that more button. You click on more, and then a little, what's the word? A little drop, there's like a little drop down menu, that would be the word. When you go on that drop down menu, you want to go to edit group settings. When you go into edit group settings, there are loads of things that you can make sure your group is set up properly for you. So the description is in there. And this is where your manifesto from yesterday comes into play today. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to incorporate your manifesto into your Facebook group description, right? So yesterday you wrote your manifesto for the group. I'd like you to incorporate it into your Facebook group description. Now, you might decide to use the whole manifesto, and that's fine if you do. Or you might want to take the key parts of your manifesto and mix it with other things that you want people to know about your group. I saw someone, I've forgotten who it was now off the top of my head, but someone was asking about should there be rules in that description. It's totally up to you. In my own group, in the about bit, I don't have rules in there, but I have set up a separate rule bit that says these are the rules of the group. So have a real think and set this up for yourself today. Use your manifesto to make the about bit even more powerful and really call to those soul clients for you. Also have a look at what are the tags in there for you. Have you got your Facebook group linked to your Facebook business page? You can do it in there. It's in that settings area. Check the privacy that you've got it on. I always suggest closed group. It's totally up to you. If it's hidden, people will never find it. And ask people questions for joining. So you will have all seen when you join my group, some of you will have answered them and a few of you didn't, you naughty people. There are questions that you can ask when people join your group. It's in there that you set all of this up. So that's underneath the header. In more, click on more, go to edit group settings, and all the information's in there. You want to get yourself set up for success with your group. It might take you 5 minutes, might take you 10 minutes. Go in, check it, make sure it's aligned, make sure you've got it all on track. So that's a real just to do, kind of go and tick it off. What else do I need to share with you? What you focus on grows. By the way, who's done that before I dive into this? The fairy frock mother, helping you choose the wedding dress of your dreams. I just love that. Struggled with this last night. At the moment, it's Soul Sisters, sharing, celebrating and inspiring women. Boom, Marie, I love that. You'll add yours to the group for feedback. Fabulous. Yes, Canva is fab. Everyone's like, I love Canva. Yes, I love Canva too. Okay, so who has actually been in and set up all of those things in their groups? Who feels like it's all done, tick, tick, ready to go with that? Just tell me. What you focus on expands. Yes, it does, and that's what we talk about next. So if you haven't, do that as your little to-do task for today, to go into your group, to get those settings set up brilliantly and make sure that your description is spot on. Use your manifesto from yesterday to do it. And what you focus on expands. What do I mean by this? I mean the growth of your group. I mean the engagement in your group. Right? How often do you go in and have a look at the statistics of your group? Your group insights are what they're called. So just tell me this, who's looked at their group insights? Give me a thumbs up if you have. Give me I don't really want an angry face, that would be quite. Give me a love heart if you have. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't, because I don't want any like angry faces. Give me a little love heart if you have checked your insights. Give me just a thumbs up if you have not. Where are we at? Oh, we've got some hearts come in, okay. Oh, okay. We've got some shocked faces. We've got some angry faces anyway. Okay, bit of a mix. It's a bit of a mix. Right. It's really important. What you focus on grows. Where we put our energy, it expands, right? So if you're wanting to grow your group, we absolutely need to be checking our growth statistics, right? It's something we want to be giving attention to because we want to expand it. So you want to be going regularly, either once a week or once a month, if not once a week, into your group insights, which are just down. If you're on your computer, they're down the left-hand column and it says group insights. When you click on that, there are a couple of key things. It will tell you the number of people in your group, the new members in your group, how many new members you've had like this month, last 28 days is what it normally tells you, and the number of engagements, posts, comments, and reactions. These are the 3 things to be tracking. I would absolutely either set up a little Excel sheet if you like your computer stuff, or for me, I just like write it down, scribble it down on a piece of paper, but I track it. And every single month I am looking at, okay, how many people have I now got in my group? How many new members have I got in my group? And what has the engagement been like in my group this month? How many posts has there been? How many comments has there been? How many reactions has there been? Because I want that to be always growing, right? So that I know that my presence is always growing, so that I know my business is always growing, so that I know that I'm always making a bigger impact. Are you with me? So I want you to start tracking these numbers in your group and set some intentions around it. So maybe you set your intention in terms of how many new people you want in your group this month. We're right at the beginning of a new month. It's like the second today, so it's perfect time to do it this month. And tell me this, share it. So I'd love you to share it. What's the intention that you have in terms of how many new members you would love to welcome into your group by the end of this month? Give me a number. Give me a number. You check them regularly. Well done, Petra. On your Instagram, you check it. You've been in, but you've never known how to read the information. Okay, you check them. You don't have a group yet. Okay, you need to rename your group. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so tell me, what's your intention? How many new gorgeous members do you want to welcome into your group this month? Tell me, share. I'm excited to see. Hold on. 10, 50, 50, 10. Keep going. Who else? Tell me more. Shall I tell you how many new people of you came in this month? I think there was actually this week. I think we were on a week. No, can't have been a week. Maybe it was 500 and something. It was over 500, which is pretty awesome, right? So I'm super excited to have you all here. 10, 20. What else have we got? 20. 21 new members. You'd like to be at 50. Awesome. 150. 20, 100, 100. I feel like I'm like counting the lottery or something. Awesome. Love it, love it, love it. So set the intention for yourself. And then the question is, of course, how would you like to make sure that your community, that people outside of your group know that you exist so that you can welcome them in? And this is what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow. So tomorrow is a big, important day. Tomorrow we are diving into how you share your group and you absolutely attract your soul clients into your group so that your group does grow, so that your community is constantly growing, so that people know, like, and trust you, and you're building that consistency. And those people who are really ready to go that next step with you will step up and be like, hell yes, I want to work with you. I know this is aligned. I love how you work. I love how you show up. I am ready. That's what we want to create, right? So tomorrow I'm diving into how you attract people consistently into your group. And then the following day, I'm talking about selling, absolutely how you sell in total soul alignment so that it feels easy, so it feels fun, and your income is absolutely growing big time because you get to receive richly for all that you do. So there's some big, big trainings coming up the rest of this week. So make sure you come and join me still. So for now, I love some of these numbers that are coming up, by the way. That's awesome. Awesome. So for now, I want you to set those intentions. How many people do you want to welcome into your group, but also track the other numbers, because the engagement matters, how people are really commenting and sharing and liking, and how many new members you've got coming in, again, is really important. So set your goal, measure it, where your focus expands, and visualize it, right? There's a huge amount of power to be had in visualization. Visualize those women coming to you. Visualize them joining your group. Visualize them answering the questions. Visualize them diving in and saying hello, and you doing a welcome post and getting to know them and their businesses. Visualize creating that connection and really creating that beautiful community feel. And visualize it growing and growing and growing. And as a place that you love to hang out, because this is really important. When I think about my group, it's a place that if you were all here, like, I would go and have coffee with you because it would be really fun to actually connect, to actually talk to you, to have those conversations in person. And that's how I think about this. I show up in this group as if you're friends and we're having coffee. Yes, I'm also the expert, and yes, I have lots I can teach you around all of this stuff. But equally, I want to feel that connection. I want to feel like it's a fun place to be. So make sure that you're thinking about that in terms of the feel of your group and the energy that you're in as you go into your group. Okay, whew, I think we might be nearly there today. So the first question is for you. What is your key takeaway from today's training? What is your key takeaway from today's training? The second thing, so type it in the comments because I want to see, because it's always fabulous to see. What is your main takeaway from today's training? Number 2, do you have any questions? So now is a brilliant time. If you've got questions, if you want a bit of clarity on something, ask me now because it's perfect time for me to answer them. Point number 3 is today's task. Use the hashtag #FabFacebookGroups. I want to see your header, your Facebook group header. Share them in the group. I'm really excited to see them all and see your businesses because that'll be amazing. So Okay, let me see what's coming up. So share all of that for me in the comments. If you've got questions, ask now. So Joanne says the visualization, to rethink your group name and set it up correctly. Fabulous. To make your group closed, do you think mine's private? Okay, awesome. And to look at the insight, visualization is key. To get a name for your group, to rename your group. Okay, fabulous. What else? What else, the rest of you? Pop them in. And have you got any questions for today? So as you're kind of typing these little bits in, firstly, well done, because you've shown up and played for that for 2 days now. We're not halfway there yet, so it's about keeping the energy up, staying in this space, keeping up your commitment, taking action on this so you start getting those results. And as I said, there is still some big trainings coming this week that you're going to get a huge amount of value from, that's going to really help you grow your group and grow your profitability in your business. So they're going to be huge. If there's some of you who are already saying, Claire, I'm loving this, it's fabulous, I really appreciate this, and I'm ready to grow my business big time, I'm ready to hit those 5-10k months of my own, I want support in doing that. And by the way, Facebook groups is only one part of it. I teach you everything about growing a fabulously aligned business where you get to make a beautiful impact and you make a fabulous income doing what you love. We talk about mindset, we talk about soul, we talk about strategy. I share a number of strategies with you, but we make them really unique to you. So it's not just a paint by numbers approach. It really means you have a business that has your heart and soul at the core of it, because that's really important for me. So if you're intrigued and interested in potentially working with me, I've got a new offer that I'm opening the doors to on Friday. I'll be sharing more as we go throughout the week, but feel free to message me about any information. And I've already had lots of messages yesterday, which was gorgeous, about the challenge, questions for the challenge, action that you're taking, and all of that is amazing. And I just love connecting with you all. If I didn't see your action from yesterday, feel free to tag me in, because obviously there were loads and loads going on in the group. So if I've missed any, I'm really sorry. Tag me in if I didn't see it. Let me have a look at these questions now. Okay, takeaway, track your numbers. Boom. I need to review all aspects of the group, joining more of live sessions. They are motivating me to be more proactive. Boom, love it, Debbie. You're using one you said was good for a tag. Okay, awesome. Change description, set goals, align with your next level self, not the Etta of yesterday. You've really enjoyed today. Thank you, Kat. Basically, how to properly start a group. Boom, love it. I track my engagement numbers once a week. Fabulous, Louise. Question, do I move folk from existing page to group? How? Or do I use this training to make page more efficient? It depends on your business and whether, so not every business needs a group. That's the first thing. Not every business needs a group. But if you feel called to have that community, the fact that you're here tells me that you probably do. Yes, I would be telling people who are on your page to come and join your group, because it brings them that step closer. The more touch points that you have with your potential clients, the more that they see you, the more that they build that know, like, and trust, and really see you as the expert and realize that you're the person who can help them, the more likely they are to take the next step and buy from you or work with you, right? So if they're on your page and they're in your group, it's even better. It means there's more touch points, there's more connection, you can build that know, like, and trust even more easily. So yes, absolutely. And simply, the simplest way to do it is write posts on your page, both on your business page but also on your profile page, talking about the group. Hey, I've just opened this fabulous group, I'm so excited to be welcoming people who blah 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 blah. Come and join me this week in my group. I'm going to be doing a live training on blah 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 blah. Come and join my fabulous group. I'm going to be running a 3-day challenge, sharing and talking about how to do X, Y, and Z. So you need to be talking about that. And actually, one day this week, I'm talking about the biggest pitfalls of your group, the biggest mistakes you can make. And these are some of the things that I'm talking about then. But you need to make sure that you are talking about your group outside of your group to bring people into your group. That's really, really key and really important. Shirls, you're an amazing woman. Thank you for sharing your time. Thank you. That's absolutely gorgeous comment. Thank you. Kerry, thanks, Claire. It's been so useful already. Thank you, Kerry. Elizabeth, how to set up my group to be better. Also, when I started, I had to come up with a name quickly and wasn't sure how to do it best. Fab. So you can really get going now. Yay. You want to grow your group by 20 members this month. I love it. That's fabulous. Do I need a group for your baking business? Well, you could do all kinds of things with your baking business. So your group could be the next step. Maybe you do like live baking sessions with people, like behind the scenes of making the perfect cake. Maybe you show them different things. Like you could do challenges around baking your own cake, even though I know you're selling cakes, but or challenges around like the cake taste test. Sorry, my brain couldn't I couldn't like make my mouth say what was in my head then. It's really about how would it fit with your vision, with your business, with your values? What would you like a group to do and stand for? And really know that a group is all about building know, like, and trust. It's about giving back. It's about creating an impact. It's about helping people with whatever you do. But it's also about building that know, like, and trust, and having a way for people to then take that next step and work with you. So it's really about checking in. If you're not sure, ask yourself, how would I use a group to grow my business? What would I get from a group? What would my clients or customers get from a group? Check in with that, and then you'll probably have the answer. It makes sense. You make it sound so easy. It gets to be easy. You choose ease. Yeah, choose for it to be easy. Choose not to get wrapped up in the overthinking and the perfection. Choose to have fun with it and make it easy. Elsa, takeaway, build my big yellow cartoon Facebook house party. I love it. Can you set your group up to target your local area? No, I don't think you can. I don't think you can, Julia. But of course, what you can do is when you advertise your group, say you use Facebook ads, then of course you'll target them to your area. So that can be useful. So no, I don't think you can target your group to your area. I don't think so. It's worth looking in that setup, in the more and the setup, there are different group types within there. So for example, this group type is community and learning. Maybe have a look, because maybe within that group types, there might be something about a local group. So check in there. I haven't got the exact answer for you there, sorry. Joanne, thank you. Love your support. Thank you, Joanne. Fabulous to have you here. Salima. Okay, right. Well, we are calling it a day. Go have fabulous amount of fun. I can't wait to see all your Facebook banners. If you're going and creating it, if you're creating new names, have fun with it. Share if you've got ideas and you're not sure which one to go with. Share it with the group. Ask in here, and of course in your own group. Get feedback from your own group too. That's really important. Use your manifesto that you wrote yesterday and incorporate it into your about bits and the description of your Facebook group so that it feels fabulous and aligned and fun, and go and have a beautiful day. And by the way, I forgot to say, if you know people who would benefit from this, please do invite them into the group. The more the merrier. I would love to have them here. And if you've got any questions, post them in the group or message me personally. That's it for today. I will see you 10:30 in the morning for day 3. We will be diving deep. There will even be more goodness, fabulousness to come. I will see you then. Mwah. Take care. And if you've been watching the replay, say hello. Bye.